Is the black community anti-gun? You tell me. Cracking with it, family. It's your boy, Ant Diesel. What up? It's been a little bit since I dropped a video. Out there working 6 days a week, out in the elements, colder than a polar bear's toenails here in Alaska, getting snow, and it's the holiday season, so your boy is getting to that Skrilla the only way I know how, legally anyway. I've been hearing a question on a lot of gun forums, a lot of gun channels. The common question is the black community anti-gun? And the short answer is no, but it gets a little bit more complicated. So I'm about to talk your ear off, so grab your popcorn. There's a lot of different areas in this specific conversation that we're gonna touch on right now. The first one, the black criminals. When you're living in an impoverished area, when you have a choice, but you don't wanna put the work in to get out of the impoverished area, when you're accepting food stamps and low budget housing and all that good stuff, you tend to stay where the money's being given. To be getting free money from our government that wants to keep us all in one spot. We talked about this. When you're living in an impoverished area, what you have to realize is that you are going to be around a lot of criminal activity, a lot of drug dealing, robberies, home break-ins, a lot of violent crimes. It all comes with living in the hood. But since we don't want to move out or we upgrade our life, we're not going to get free shit. And then we got to work. Who the fuck wants to work? I do. Go ahead and keep your hand out. And I'm going to go ahead and get out there and get to the money how I know how to get to the money. When you're living in an impoverished area, you have a very, very high percentage chance that you're going to become a criminal. And when you catch a felony, you cannot legally own one of these. You will never see one of these, especially if the person that you're talking to has a felony on their record, because one of these, felony, you're going to jail for 5 to 10, 15, however many years they feel like putting you in jail, depending on where you live. Block 19, yep, black guy, not anti-gun. Those people cannot show the fact that they are firearm owners because they're firearms owners illegally. I was just lucky enough to get out early enough where I didn't catch a felony, so I can own all those beautiful firearms right there. See that AK over there? Yeah, video coming soon. Soup that bitch up, sexy. The next topic we're gonna touch on is being mystified or superstitious. Black people are very, very superstitious. If you believe in something, you believe in something with your entire heart, mind, body, and soul. Last night, my wife, she wanted to eat in the living room with the light off because she had a headache. She wanted to be away from the light because I guess the light was bothering her head. And guess what I told her, me being somewhat superstitious, somewhat mystified? Why you gotta turn on the light, Diesel? I don't want you to eat with the devil. Because black people from the South believe that if you eat in the dark, you're eating with the devil. I know it sounds crazy, but it's a superstition that I was raised up on. A lot of other black people was raised up on. They are also mystified under the fact that God is going to protect me. And I already had a video about this also. They're under the impression that God did not give someone with a negative mindset, a criminal, a rapist, a killer. God didn't give them free will. If he exists, I don't know. Never met the guy. We're under the impression that God is gonna save us. God will help us. We can always, just pray. We'll just believe in God and God will make a way because he makes a way out of no way. Tell that to the lady that just got raped a few seconds ago while we were doing this video. Tell that to the person while I'm doing this video that just got their door kicked in. Tell that to the little kid that was walking home from their bus stop that got kidnapped. God gave us all free will. That's another reason a lot of black people do not own guns, because a higher power will save us. Another topic that we're gonna touch on is the fact that you just don't notice how many black people own guns. For instance, let's say you're driving a Chevy Aveo. When you're on the street driving your Chevy Aveo, you notice every single Chevy Aveo that drives by because you have something in common. You notice it. There's a Chevy Aveo at the stop sign. Chevy Aveo in the parking lot. Chevy Aveo, right? You notice it. But then, when you say, I'm gonna upgrade to a Chevy Impala, then what? You notice every single Chevy Impala on the street. Over there in the parking lot, over there at the bank, over there at the fast food restaurant. You notice them everywhere because you have something in common. So, with that said, if you're white, you're not gonna notice all the black people that are law-abiding citizens that are gun owners because there's no commonality there. Just like I don't notice every white person that is a gun owner because human mind doesn't work like that. If I see another black man walking with a gun, I'll notice him because we have something in common. It's only commonalities, not a race thing. It's just commonalities. We tend to focus more on what has something to do with us. I live in a condo. I'm not gonna notice a trailer. I'm gonna notice every other condo. I live in a house. I'm not gonna notice a condo because I live in a house. I'm just gonna notice every other house. You notice commonalities amongst things that has something to do with you and yours. The biggest thing that we deal with is there are actually some people, I know it sounds crazy, but there's actually some people that give a shit what other people think. A couple of videos ago, I told you about me having to G-check a person I went to church with back in the day that said that I was trying to look like a gangster. If I was a small-minded, soft-hearted, thin-skinned person, that would have made me like, you know what? I don't want to look like a gangster. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of my guns. I do not want that stereotype on me. Y'all already know how your boy operate. I don't give a fuck. So that didn't bother me. I just had to politely let him know, hey, check this out, partner. I'm just a black man with a gun. I have no felonies. I have nothing that says that I cannot own any firearms. Therefore, what you're talking about is only conversation. Talk is cheap. There are a lot of people, unfortunately, that believe that what other people think about them actually matters, and they will configure their life around what other people think so that they are not rocking the boat, not making anybody uncomfortable. I don't really give a shit how comfortable you are as long as I'm comfortable. That's all that matters. Me and mine. Some people are secretive. Some people just can't afford guns. Some people are not allowed to have guns by law. There's a lot of different reasons why we aren't showing all our guns all the time. I just wanted to touch on a few of them today. I know I missed a bunch of them because, like I said, this is a huge topic. And I can't sum it up in enough time for y'all to actually pay attention to your boy. So, if I missed any, go ahead and put them down in the comment section. I really appreciate y'all watching. New subs, do this and stop playing with me. Day ones, do this and stop playing with me too. I really appreciate all y'all watching. And we gonna go, let me just go ahead and give y'all a nice little sneak peek at the majority of my collection. Check it out. Yep. Yeah, Mossberg 500. Ruger American 308. Them 308s right there, boy. Uh-huh. Bolt action. Taurus PT 111. Ruger SR 45. Para Ordnance 1911. The newest 5.56 7.5 inch. Got to do a video on that. Yeah, that brand new AK-47 that I souped up, video coming soon, stay tuned. My 300 blackout pistol build, yep, fire field, let's get it. And then my baby, my Ruger AR-556, chambered in 5.56. I really appreciate y'all. Stop playing with me. Don't study my moves, just check my footwork. Peace.